does not stop the committal, because they can be committed while they are on mandatory bail. So there will be nothing to stop this court from releasing them on mandatory bail, as they are now entitled to, and then they return to court with directions for committal. And the worship, that can be one of the conditions. We release you today, return tomorrow for committal. It is within your power. It is not within the wishes of Mr. Billy or the state. Your worship, I conclude, because sister and brother magistrates have declined to grant this order. They have shied away on the basis of matters being of the capital nature. Others have shied away on the basis of fear of what will happen if accused persons, rightly entitled to mandatory bail, are released. Your worship, decisions of this nature in these times can be challenged, but that is why we are in a court of law. It is the reason why disputes, however egregious, however grave, however serious, are brought to the court of law, which is independent and which is free from influence and free from fear. Your worship, we cite in the Journal of the Discipline of Law by Lord Denning. Your worship, it states this, I'll just read it. Just to comfort the court that despite the circumstances, it is bound to exercise its duty. That if the powerful still abuse their powers without restraint, it is thanks to the dominant influence of timorous souls. Timorous souls, my worship, speaking to judicial officers or courts who shy away, exercise the power granted by them granted to them by the Constitution because of fear. Bold spirits will not let such abuse stand. Any rule of law which impairs the doing of justice, they will do all they can legitimately do to avoid that rule. They will even change it so that justice before them is done. We therefore appeal to this court. The Constitution commands the court to release the accused persons on mandatory bail because they have met the standard, subject to the conditions which the court rules. That circumstances are dire and perhaps strange things will happen, that is an after event. The role of the state, as I conclude, was very simple. Under Section 76, the duty of the state, Mr. Billy, my brother, was to demonstrate with him. They are entitled to be released unless, before the expiration of that period, they have been committed. In this case, there is no committal and he has conceded. He has his papers ready, perhaps in his court, but has not done the commitment. Two, the magistrate is satisfied that it is expedient for the prosecution of the public that the accused person should not be released from custody. We have not demonstrated anywhere that these are a danger to the public. He has not therefore discharged his burden in any way, despite the time court has ordered him. In any event, your brother magistrate allowed the public to interact with the accused persons and they were not endangered. To the extent that Mr. Billy has not done anything to dispel or to prove his guilty, it is our prayer that the inevitable must happen, that the accused persons are released on mandatory bail, subject to the conditions which the court has. Your worship, in vain your indulgence, my colleague holds the firm view